A man and a woman do not create another life. They are cooperators with God in creating it. So, gentlemen, first of all, as regards our respect for women, think about it. Within a woman's womb, God creates something that never existed before. This is the only act of creation that God continues since the initial act of creation at the very beginning. Everything else in the world is made from what already exists. The human soul alone is a new act of creation, and that is done by God's design in the mother's womb. That should give us a great reverence for women and for mothers. This is why the instinct of men in nobler times than ours was to sacrifice their lives for women. You know, who got off the ship first if it was sinking? Women and children first. The men would go down with the ship.
Bless the Lord, O my soul, bless it.
Hi, thank you so much for tuning in to Armor of God. As always, let me start the video by extending my gratitude to all of you for taking the time to be here with us, and hopefully you'll learn a lot from what we've put together for you here. And if it's not too much of a hassle, please do share this video on your social media so that more people will know about this. Anyway, although the message in the later part of this video is directed mainly at Catholics, but for any of you who are non-Catholics out there who are willing to listen, please do so. And I have touched on this previously in other videos featuring Father Iannuzzi, but it's always a good idea to keep on reminding ourselves of this again. Before I share that warning from Father Iannuzzi with all of you, please allow me to share this very good reminder from Father Chris with you, if you don't mind.
Don't grant the evil one access into your life. Portals are openings. Pornography, drugs, abortion, one of the worst, lack of forgiveness, sins of malice, hatred. Is every sin forgivable? Is every sin forgivable? No. What is the only unforgivable sin? Sin against the Holy Spirit. And what is sin against the Holy Spirit? It's simply not asking for God's mercy. No matter what, God cannot forgive you if you do not ask for forgiveness and mercy. Ask for forgiveness and mercy. The only unforgivable sin is not asking for forgiveness and mercy. Also, don't let the devil in by a Trojan horse. Here I'm speaking to the young people. How do you let the devil in by a Trojan horse? Through another person. A bad influence who gets you into drugs or alcohol. How about this one? Most women, this is more common for women than men. Well, Father, I'm dating this guy now. He doesn't believe in God. He really is not supportive of me going to Mass. But he's really a good person. And I think I can turn him around. No. The last woman I gave spiritual direction to, young lady, she thought just that. Oh, Father, no, I'm here. He's coming with me to Mass. I said, are you sure? Because he's not a believer in God. He's going to talk you out of your faith. No, Father, no, I can bring him to God. I haven't seen her in 8 months. She's not coming to church. I heard she's still living with him. That's a Trojan horse. The devil works through somebody else to suck you in. You're not going to convert him. God will. But you're going to lose your soul in the process. Don't do that.
Anyway, for this part of the video, I'd like to share with you something from Father Iannuzzi.
I say learned before I say holy. Why? Saint Teresa of Avila was once asked by a fledgling nun, Mother Superior Teresa, if you had to choose between a learned, educated priest and a holy priest to be your spiritual guide, to be your counselor, who would you go to? You know what Teresa of Avila said? A learned, educated priest over a holy priest. The little sister was shocked. She said, why? She said, because a holy priest will lead you in what he knows that leads you to holiness in his own holiness, his own way of attaining holiness. But because he may not be informed properly of the church's teachings, he may misguide you. He may be holy in his own personal life, but that doesn't mean he's going to lead you to the truth in all things, because he has to be educated to guide souls. Similarly, a person who's holy in his own life does not necessarily have the qualities to guide you in situations that he's not familiar with, like marriage, like discerning truth from false revelations, like the criteria that enable you to discern them and so forth. And this is where education comes in, and it's very important. So to their merit, it's healthy to be cautious. You don't want to just believe everybody. And this is something I want to pause on for a moment. We are now living in an internet world where everyone and their brother is creating their own blog and playing the role of the theologian. You have laymen, laywomen, putting out Catholic information on this mystic, that mystic, and they have zero credentials by the church or authorization. And you know what happens? And it's happening now. Several of these people they're promoting are declared false by bishops and even by the state. Some people are getting in trouble legally because they're making a profit illegally off of their messages, and their messages are fake. It's all meant to bring in money. So be careful here. There is a killing to make in the field of religion with dishonest people. Now, I'm not condemning the dishonest people because only God can read their motives. Only God can see if they're genuinely misguided, poorly guided, or in it for the money. I don't know. But what I do know is that people who are not authorized by the church to guide these individuals and are promoting them do more damage than good. And some of them go so far as to say, well, it doesn't matter. We mix the good with the bad and we let you decide. That is dangerous. That's dangerous. To allow a lie to coexist with the truth is reckless spiritual guidance. You don't do that. Unfortunately, you have these blogs today. So I would discourage all of you from going to these sites led by unauthorized lay men and women promoting the latest message coming down the pike, the vast majority of which I can tell you as an authorized theologian are false. It's far more advantageous spiritually for you to go to something that is already acknowledged by the church as authentic. And if it isn't, go to a learned theologian who can inform you whether or not this has any merit of confidence. Because remember, we're dealing with your soul here, an immortal, beautiful pearl that God has created. And it demands the utmost attention, respect, and love. Should not be mixed with falsehoods.
Anyway, that is all for the video this time. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us. If there's any suggestion or feedback, please don't hesitate to share them down in the comments below. For those of you who'd like to support our works, I left a link to our PayPal donation down in the description box below. Thank you so much in advance for your support and contribution, and I'm always trying to improve the way I deliver the information in the videos with your help. Again, thank you so much. Anyway, until the next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless you.